How you feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling great. Feeling
Aquaman
great.
is so good. I loved your character, Mira.
Thanks.
She does something. Like, she sees Atlantis going down the wrong path. The world's about to end. She does something. She acts. Something happens, doesn't go her way. She does something again to make it go her way.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
She has agency. She
Yeah.
drives. She knows what she wants. She's willpower, and I love that her will is she executes her will, and she is willing to act. She sees something's wrong. She does something about it.
You're the same way. Like, I look at your Instagram, and you're reading books on white fragility in a time where white women are calling the cops on little black girls selling water. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
That woman.
And even in the world, like when you have children being ripped away from their parents, people see this type of stuff and they don't do anything. Why do you think that's the case?
I think it is easy to see how much people aren't doing because we have such a heightened awareness and an ability to see and connect and share. With the rapid acceleration of access to social media and through our phones and through our devices and increasing connectedness with that, we also become increasingly connected and aware of some of the world's ills and woes and injustices, and I understand why why I know it can feel like as though people aren't acting, and that is also a sensation that's amplified by our connectedness. Yeah. But on the other hand, that connectedness is what is changing our world at a rapid speed. There are negative things happening in this world that are happening at rapid speed, but there are so many good things happening. There's so much good. There's so much positive change happening. And what's really inspiring and encouraging is knowing where it came from. It's not coming from activists and people in the spotlight like me, although that can help. It's not necessarily coming from politicians or leaders from these institutions that we're starting to tear down. It's coming from the ground up. It's coming from boots on the ground, young people in schools, young people in the streets, mothers with their phones after things like that happen, or people with the cell phone hearing kids crying, or going down to a detention center. Things are happening so quick because of what the power of the people really is.
And we're learning how to interact with each other, which is another part of what I loved about this movie too, is that Arthur and Mira, they were like, you have to see things before you judge it first. And I think that's happening in this world today too. Like, we're learning how to interact with each other, whereas like, I know I'm a man and I have a lot of toxic masculinity, but hey, maybe this isn't the right way. And how do I use this and approach it? Do you feel that way?
Yes, why I read the book on white fragility. That's why I picked up that one book you referenced. I wanted to be, we all should be challenging, it goes way beyond a book, of course, but I go down to the border. I go down to the detention centers. I go down, we need to be having the conversations, and we need to be, pushing the conversations forward and being able to hear one another, because unless we're having the conversations are the start to everything changing. Change doesn't happen overnight. Change, like revolution, and its effects aren't something that can be seen overnight. The effects are in the attitude changes. The attitude changes result in action changes, and action is what ultimately will create the change that we can see.